The relationship between science and religion has long been a contentious one, with scientists and Christians often finding themselves on opposing sides of the debate. One of the most pressing questions in this conversation is why scientists try to convince Christians that God is not real. To answer this, it's essential to delve into the history of science and its evolving understanding of the world, as well as the philosophical underpinnings of the scientific method. The scientific revolution of the 16th and 17th centuries marked a significant shift in human understanding, as scientists like Galileo and Newton began to challenge the traditional views of the natural world. As science progressed, it became increasingly clear that the universe operates according to its own set of rules and principles, which can be observed and described through empirical evidence. This realization led to a gradual decline in the need for supernatural explanations for natural phenomena. Scientists, therefore, began to view the world as a machine that can be understood and explained through the application of reason and observation, rather than relying on divine intervention. The scientific method, which emphasizes the importance of empirical evidence and testability, further reinforces this perspective. Scientists are trained to approach questions with a healthy dose of skepticism, and to require robust evidence before accepting a particular claim. In the context of Christianity, this means that scientists often seek to reconcile the claims of Scripture with the empirical evidence available. However, the concept of God, as an omnipotent and omniscient being, is inherently untestable and therefore falls outside the realm of scientific inquiry. This leads many scientists to conclude that God is not a necessary or useful explanation for the workings of the universe. Another factor contributing to the perceived conflict between science and Christianity is the issue of biblical literalism. Many Christians interpret the Bible as a historical and scientific text, which can lead to conflicts with established scientific facts, such as the age of the Earth and the theory of evolution. Scientists who rely on empirical evidence and peer-reviewed research often find it challenging to engage with individuals who reject these fundamental principles. By attempting to convince Christians that God is not real, scientists may be trying to encourage a more nuanced understanding of Scripture, one that recognizes the limitations of biblical knowledge and the importance of scientific inquiry. It's also possible that scientists are motivated by a desire to promote critical thinking and intellectual curiosity. The scientific method is a powerful tool for understanding the world, and scientists may believe that by encouraging people to think critically about the nature of reality, they can help to foster a more informed and engaged citizenry. By challenging the idea of God, scientists may be trying to inspire people to think more deeply about the world and their place in it, rather than relying on dogma or received wisdom. Finally, it's worth noting that the relationship between science and Christianity is not always adversarial. Many scientists are also Christians, and they find ways to reconcile their faith with their scientific knowledge. However, for those scientists who do try to convince Christians that God is not real, the motivation is likely rooted in a desire to promote a more rational and evidence-based understanding of the world. By encouraging people to think critically about the nature of reality, scientists hope to inspire a more informed and curious public, one that is better equipped to navigate the complexities of the modern world. In conclusion, the question of why scientists try to convince Christians that God is not real is complex and multifaceted. It reflects a deeper tension between the scientific method and the principles of faith, as well as a desire to promote critical thinking and intellectual curiosity. While scientists and Christians may continue to disagree on the nature of reality, it's essential to recognize that both perspectives have the potential to enrich our understanding of the world and our place in it. Ultimately, the conversation between science and Christianity is an ongoing one, and is likely to continue shaping our understanding of the world for centuries to come.